All right, my little math friends, we're moving further into chapter 5. Now we're going to get into kind of some more interesting stuff. 5.2 is going to be talking about calculating markup and markdown. I'm going to explain to you guys what that is. This next part is going to have a lot to do about shopping. So maybe you guys are going to be excited about that if you like to shop. Maybe if you're like me and you just like to run in the store, grab it, something and get out, then maybe you won't be so excited. But I'll give you a little background here on shopping. We got retail shops, which is basically a store, and Shopping 101. All right, we're going to get a rundown on how stores go about making some money. Okay, so a markup is how a store makes money. Okay, this is what they do to make money. And here's what a store does. A store buys the large amount, okay, it buys a large amount of an item. This is also called bulk. Okay, it buys a large amount of the item, all right, from a wholesaler. Okay, so someone that sells like a whole bunch of stuff. And if you buy a large amount, usually it's cheaper, all right? Kind of like Costco, all right? It's cheaper, kind of like Costco. People go to Costco to buy stuff that's more on sale. Then that way you can always go and get that 5 gallons of mustard that you always wanted there at Costco for like dirt cheap, all right? So that's what they do. They buy stuff in bulk to get it cheaper. And then what the store does, a store then takes the item it buys in bulk and it marks the price up. This is what you pay. After it marks the price up, this is what you pay so that the store can make a profit. Okay, that's how they make money. They buy stuff for cheaper, and then they sell it for more money, and then they can end up making a profit. All right, this is called markup. Okay, because they take the price they bought it and they mark the price up so that they can make some money. Okay, so let's take a look at a markdown. So let's say an item in the store is not really selling. They give it a price, but it's nobody's buying it. Okay, if an item is not selling at the marked up price, the store can sometimes decide to lower the price so that it will sell. Okay, because they want to get rid of that item so that they can get some more stuff. So sometimes they'll lower the price so it'll sell. This is called a markdown. Okay, when they mark down the price. It's also called a discount is another word for it. And this is what most stores do when they have a sale. Okay, because you get stuff for cheaper, so that makes people happy. All right, so we got markup, we got markdown. There's a little retail business for you. Let's take a look at how we're going to calculate these markup and markdowns. I got some good news. It's the same steps that we used all throughout chapter 5. You're going to take a look at this, and it's going to look almost the same. Okay, so let's take a look at how we're going to calculate the price of an item using a markup. Here's our situation. To make a profit, a store manager buys skateboards from a supplier for $35. Okay, what is the retail price of the skateboard after a 42% markup? Okay, so here's our question. What is the retail price? Okay, that's the price that you're going to pay. That's you, okay, of the skateboard after a 42% markup. Okay, so we're trying to find the new price. Okay, the new amount, which we're going to use the same exact steps that we just did in 5.1c, because in 5.1c we were also trying to find the new amount, the new price. Okay, so let's get some brackets for our math facts here. Let's see here. The manager buys skateboards for $35. Okay, that's how much they pay. That's going to be the original. Okay, because that's what they bought it for. And we want to find what is the retail price. That's what you pay of the skateboard after a 42% markup. A markup is going to be an increase. It's going to now cost more money to buy that in the store. So we're going to figure out what that new price is. Okay? So here's our steps. We're going to change the percent to a decimal number, just like you guys did in the last lesson. Okay? So nothing new here. We're going to take 42%. Remember, if there's no decimal point, stick one at the very end. Move it 2 places to the left. So that's going to be 0.42 is going to be my decimal number. I'm going to multiply the decimal number by the original amount. Okay, so there's my original amount, $35. So I'm going to take 0.42. I'm going to multiply that by $35. And that's going to give me $14.70. Okay, now it's only going to come out to 14.7 when you guys calculated that. All right, I just added the 0 since we're talking about money to make it 70 cents. All right, so it makes a little more sense for us. Okay, and then number 3, our last step. So this is the markup. This is the amount of the markup. We want to get the new price. To get the new price, we're going to have to add to get the retail price. Okay, so we're going to take the $35. Okay, that was paid for the skateboard. Here comes the markup. Okay, that's how much the store is putting on for a markup. And then the retail price, what you're going to pay, is going to be $49.70. Okay, so that's going to be the new price in the store. All right, that's how we'd go about calculating a markup. Let's take a look at just doing the opposite if we need to calculate a markdown. Okay, so here's my story problem for you for a markdown. We want to calculate the price of an item using a markdown. Here's our situation. A store discounts holiday decorations after Christmas by 20%. What is the discounted price? We'll cross that off. Of a decoration that is originally priced at $16. Okay, so we want to find out what's the new price after the discount. Okay, we're looking for the new price, just like in the last problem. We're trying to find the new price. Okay, and let's go through here and identify our math facts. I'm going to include discount in there because that's a good word that tells me that it's going to be discounted by 20%. Discount means the price is going to go down. All right, so it's going to go down by 20%. So it's going to be less than 16. And look at this. They're telling us original price is $16. Okay, so we already got that word originally in there, which is very nice. That's going to help us out. So now we're just going to go through here and use our same steps that we just did. We're going to change the percent to a decimal number. Okay, so I'm going to take 20%, change it to a decimal, put a decimal at the end of 20 if there isn't one there, move it over 2 places to the left. That becomes 0.20, 0.20. Step number 2, multiply the decimal number by the original amount. Okay, so I'm going to take 0.20 and I'm going to multiply that by $16. And when I do that, that is going to get me $3.20. Okay, so that's going to be the amount that it is going to be marked down. Okay, that's how much it's going to get marked down by. All right, that's also like what we did earlier. That's the change, like in some of the other lessons that we did. All right, so we got the original price. It's going to change by this amount here, and we're going to find what the new price is. Okay, that's what we're up to. All right, so step number 3, since we're doing a markdown, okay, we're going to have to subtract because we're going to take the amount off of the original. Okay, it's a markdown. So we're going to take $16 and we're going to take away $3.20. All right, and when I do that, that is going to give me $12.80. Okay, and that is our new price. Okay, which kind of makes sense because that's why people like to buy stuff after Christmas, is because things go on sale. The stores are trying to get rid of that stuff so they can make room for the next holiday or whatever it is that they're going to be selling. All right, so it was $16. Now it's priced at $12.80. You better go get some of that Christmas decorations before it sells out, because that's a nice deal. All right, that is all I got for you guys on retail shopping, markup, markdown. Don't forget to try this problem at the end of this video, and I'll see you guys next time in class, and we'll work out some more of these together. Thank you guys for watching.